What the?
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner S8466. Welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal, your Galactic Assistance Liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
S8466, reporting for duty.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Rupture system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Something broke this world, yet somehow it feels calm. The sky hums with quiet energy. The ground shifts like it's breathing, and every step feels like the beginning of something new. Whatever happened here, we're walking into it with open eyes. One careful moment at a time. Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Dark Skye, and today we are playing StarRupture. Today we're taking our first steps into a fractured world. We'll explore the starting zone, gather what we can, test the tools we've been given, and begin shaping a small outpost. Nothing rushed, nothing forced. Just easing into whatever secrets this place is ready to reveal. So it seems right now we need to explore the planet, go find a meteor, and grab the heart from the meteorite. Use our mouse scroll to get our weapon out. Now the weapon will heat up after a period of time. You can see it there on the weapon itself. It's slowly heating up. When it gets up to almost full, then we have to hit R to cool it off, and then we can continue what we're doing. So just hit R, and it cools down real fast, and then we just continue where we left off. All right, now we have to equip the buildings. We hit the B key, and we click on the base core. I think I'm going to put the base core out here. I want to put it a little high up above all these rocks and everything, so it's not right down on the ground. Let me see. We'll use the mouse wheel to kind of scroll up just a tad. Thinking like right there. That way everything, all the rocks and stuff will end up being over the top of, so that'll work.
You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
All right, let's collect a few more resources here. You can see this is titanium here, and then we also have this metal over here. What's this? Wolfram. We got wolfram and we got titanium at the moment. Wolfram is over here. There's a bunch of different stuff. Titanium is this flat looking, weirdly shaped, almost like the shape of a hexagon or something like that. So
Can I ask a question?
Of course. As your assistant, I will answer all of your questions.
Why did Claywood send someone with military experience to mine minerals?
The Claywood Corporation spares no expense to ensure its workers are safe during their mission.
I understand that, but wouldn't it make more sense to send someone who's familiar with workplace safety and broad survival skills? My expertise is limited mostly to combat.
We are aware. Mr. Claywood has carefully studied all of your histories. You will have a chance to prove your worth.
Okay, we'll come in here. We're going to use the this machine right here. Just press E on it. I'm going to click on the basic building materials, and I'm going to just click on 10. That'll give me 100 at a time. So we'll just do 200 there.
Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
It's funny when she says a sleeve, she's talking about your body being a sleeve. All right, so we're going to come down here. I'm going to build a little house or a little outpost for us to be able to do all of our surviving in. Let's see, you want to do a habitat. And I don't think we have to have it at the same height or anything. I think we'll be fine there. Although, oh yeah, it still says it's connected. All right, good. We'll just leave it at that height there. And then we'll hit the airlock. Let's put the airlock there.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
All right, and then we're going to build this basic printer here. I'll put this printer like right here, a little ways from the wall.
Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will, in turn, give you access to new buildings. The first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
All right, so what I need to do here is I'm going to hit my B button, and I want to do, well, let's see, let's do this first here. Let's at least get some stairs on the front so we don't have to keep jumping up to get into our house. All right, and then the next part I want to do is, let's do platform here. And bring this out just a tad. So if I decide that I want to, run up there or something, make stairs, I can without running into a machine. And then I want to make, let's see, let's make a solar panel. We'll put the solar panels over here, I think, on this side. And then on for the rest of this, see here, we need to make a orbital launcher. Put this orbital launcher right here. To transfer power between buildings, connect them with their platforms. Buildings can be connected directly or by using additional platforms. Each element conducts power. Connections work across multiple elevation levels. As long as you see the appropriate indicator, power will be transmitted. All right. So what we did here was good because it should be transmitted between those two. Now what I want to do is, since I got that, let's put the stairway in here. There we are. And so I want to access this. I want it to go to that, and I want to make that stuff there. So all I have to do is just take this and drag that into there.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
Pretty cool how the materials just go flying up into the sky like that.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful. which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward. We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
I assume they are industrial machines, making the mission easier somehow.
And how would they do that?
In any way you decide, you're the one giving orders here. I assume I'll find out in a second.
We'll automate the production process.
I think that's funny. The guy has like a real can-do attitude, doesn't he? All right, so we're gonna mine up some titanium here because we used up all of our titanium. Might be able to actually grab some from that machine. Let me see if the machine has any left over from when it was transported. Oh, good, we have 18 of it.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. So we just got that 20 there, but now we still have to make everything in between. I don't know if I can break that rock or not. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mine some of this titanium. I'm gonna mine some wolfram, and then what we'll do is we'll take those two, put them together to make building materials, and then I should be able to put up a miner and everything. Oh, I wasn't watching. Yeah, if you're not watching and the gun overheats, then it does it for you. It just goes a little bit slower as well. I'm thinking I want to get about 30 titanium here. That should be a good round number. And then I'll get, the same amount for the wolfram. We put the two together. We'll make the building materials. In the beginning, you can't have too much of this wolfram and titanium raw resource so that you can make your the building stuff, because you need a lot of building material so that you can build your factory and get that up and going. All right, so we got that. Now let's go and make our miner here. So what I want to do is do the excavator here. And I'm going to put this excavator up here, and we hit R to switch the directions. Every connected element can transfer power. Connecting buildings using rails allows you to transfer the power and resources. Okay, that's cool. So now what we need to do is to hit B, and then we're going to go into the railing. Connect the railing over to this.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Okay, this is what I was looking for. I was looking for this here. And I want to put this right here. Now it looks like we lost power, so we're going to have to make a few more of these to get the power going. And this is why I have roses kind of up off the ground, is because now it's going uphill. And then what I want to do is I want to build another excavator so that I don't have to keep mining this wolfram by hand. I can just go to the machine and grab a chunk of wolfram out and then use it from there. Okay, that should be pretty good. Let's go back and we'll make some more building stuff and get this going. Also need to collect our rewards and everything. All right, now that we have that down, let's see if we can't make this here. There we go. And then we just need to analyze one item here.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves, and will appreciate it when you choose them.
Okay, so now we have this up and running. This is going to start mining this wolfram. This will make it a lot easier for us to get wolfram here. They're already producing some. Now we need to use the data points to gain reputation in the corporate terminals. Reach level 4 using the data points. All right, let's go ahead and get that done. We can go in here, add our points in here. We need to get enough points so that we get up that. So we need to go and find some more plants and whatnot so we can add more points. And then if we have to look on here because we're not able to see down here. We can't see what our food and everything is and our water, but our food and water is right here. So we need to keep track of these two. These two up here, our health and our armor is right here. I imagine at a later point, I'll probably change it so that you'll be able to scroll between the two and then be able to see your food and water. But yeah, I would think that right now food and water would be a little bit more critical than seeing your armor. So let's go in here. We're going to analyze these new plants. That's going to give us 55 points. Let's do that.
It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Okay, there we go. So we got this down here for our smelter. We'll probably need one over here, but we just don't have enough resources at the moment, so we'll have to work on that. Let's go in here and make the lines. So we'll want to run this here to right there. And then we'll want to run that to over here. Then once we do that, then we're going to want to click on this, hit E, pick that up, of course.
Nice.
And then on here, we want to look at this. It wants to choose the titanium bar.
The end of our training. Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
I can think of worse ways to go. 6.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about 1 meter in diameter?
These questions are starting to worry me.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
It's funny. All right, so we got a bunch of wolfram here. We got 100 of that, so we should be able to make all kinds of building material using that. And let's see what we got over here. There we go. So we got a bunch of titanium now. And now stuff is being transferred. Pretty soon we'll make our next level and reach our level 5. So let's check that out. Oh, we're getting up there. We'll wait for a little bit. Wait for that to, do its thing. In the meantime, I want to go in here and let's make some of these. Let's really crank those up. Let's see, so that should be good there. All right, I think what I want to do is let's put in a window on our area here so we can see what's going on outside. There we go. Now we got a nice whole window we can look out. Level 5 is unlocked. Nice. Add our points. No.
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected. Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
Testing comms. Testing.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only PO212, one of your colleagues. You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything I do?
Relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Okay, so I need to set this one here for the Selena Corporation, so I get that. And then this one here, I'm going to set this one to the Future Health Solutions, because that's going to give us the ability to a place for us to respawn in case we die, because that's probably going to happen, I imagine. Maybe a few times. Horizontal connector. That's what I was kind of waiting for. Something that would connect those two bases together. But let's see here. What I want to do is I want to make a smelter here. Let's put the smelter right here, I guess. And then I want to make the belts. So we're going to use those right here and connect that to that. Then have that connect to there. There we go. Looks like power is good. We're not running into any power situations, so that's great. So I want to make the wolfrite bars. So we'll make that there. And drone request priority. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that before. That's neat. All right, so now we're making that. We got the stuff going in for that one. I don't think I have this one set. Do I? I must have it set because it's allowing it to go in. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. All right, so that looks pretty good. So we got those things going. We just got to wait for things to move along. While I'm doing that, I might as well get ready for what I want to do next here, which is to set up another building. I think I want to set it this direction because I'm going to end up like running into the ground. And I don't think that the ground will change or anything like that if I try to put down a structure. I don't know. I guess I can do that. Okay, now we should be able to put this little horizontal connector in here, right? Thinking right there's probably a nice spot. While we're waiting for that to finish, we'll make sure, what are we at? About 24%, 27% of the way in. So we're a little ways in. We're doing pretty good. But now we got this little connector coming into this other room. This is going to be nice. So what I'll be able to do now, ooh, does that mean that I could use this vertical? Allows access to habitat placed on top of another habitat. Has to be placed inside a habitat. Oh, that's pretty cool. We might have to try that. I mean, we can stack the habitats. That'd be neat. We can also do a viewpoint, and then we got the analyze station and the corporate, and then we got the basic. So we got pretty much everything there. So you don't need that. Don't need that right now. Don't need a smelter. Rail support. No, I think we're good there. And then last but not least is a pillar support, supported platforms, extended walkway, a smooth ramp used to connect platforms. Oh, that's pretty neat. A basic metal ladder and a basic metal barrier. So there's really nothing we can make right now. We just got to wait for this stuff to go. I mean, we can go out in the fields, maybe do some collecting of stuff, and then we can add points to speed this along. But I think that the regeneration chamber is what we want to get next. Let's work on trying to get that going. Now, it didn't say that it would allow me to use resources to... like the wolfram or the titanium as a way to analyze it. So I guess we have to use these organics.
I need to survive.
Now the hearts from these meteorites, we can use that to create the starting points for our bases. So the more hearts we can find, the better off we are. So we have these different skill levels that we can do, and we have like, you get so much experience by doing different things. So we have our movement, and as we level our movement, we unlock different barriers as we go along. We also have our combat, and then we also have our survival here. So it looks like, I don't know what we get once we hit level 10, but we'll have to see what happens when that happens. But we can use lem stations to insert limbs. I'm not sure what a limb is, but it sounds like something I want to check out, see what that's all about. Got some more consumables here. We got a bunch of these. Mostly use these, huh? 175 points for that. Let's see how many what we can add this to. I keep doing that by mistake. Okay, so I want to level this up. Oh, that's perfect. Let's do that.
Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Looks like I could add points to that, but I'm not going to get a lot of points, but I don't really need the med tool at the moment. But this one here is the other one we're doing, so we can level this one up and get the fabricator.
Excellent work. The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment. Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Looks like we got a bunch of new stuff. We got the fabricator here. That's going to be nice. And then we got something for the house here. Let's do the regeneration chamber. Put that in here.
Your printing point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here. And this is where your sleeve will be printed.
When?
Apologies. If you happen to die.
Okay, so we need to choose a new one here. I'm thinking probably just getting the easy ones out of the way. We can do this one here, get a weapon. Let's see, that's for what, titanium? And then we have this one here where we can either do a recipe station, which might be nice, and possibly even shoot for the getting the map done. So I don't know. That might be a good deal. Let's see what else we got. We got the clever robotics, which gives us our personal storage. Might be a good way for us to be able to put stuff into a storage, and that way we're not running around with everything we have on us. But I'm thinking, let's see, that's the titanium one. That's wolfram. I'm thinking, let's do this one here to get our points going. The recipe station, I think that'll be a good one to go for. So we're going to do the moon one for wolfram, and then let's do Griffith's Blue Corporation for the pistol. That way we can get our defenses up. All right, things are starting to look good. Things are moving and grooving. I love it. I love it. All right, so one of the things I wanted to look at is to see about that new piece of machinery that we just got, which is the fabricator. Allows us to make all kinds of different things. All right, let's go out and look around, see what other new things we can find in the vicinity. Whoa. Ugly looking critters there.
Threat eliminated. What was that?
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Why weren't we told about them?
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Claywood was here. You should have told us. You knew.
Delivered. The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your reward in the corporate terminal.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Nice to get a little exploration done in the meantime while we're waiting for that. I don't know why we need the pistol now. I mean, now that I know that this little mining thing is pretty awesome. I tell you, I could just use the mining thing to do our dirty work. So I was doing this one. Yes, okay. So I was doing this one. Let's work on clever robotics. Let's get that going. This one is pretty much done once it processes all these, and it should be complete with that. That'll be nice. That's probably why we don't see any more transporting over this. So this core expands really far out. I didn't realize how far it expanded. I mean, you can see that this white line right here is the edge of the core line, and you can see it up on the mountains and everything. We could have even brought that core out just a little bit further, and it would still be able to access all those mines and stuff. Huh, that's interesting. So when you see all these asteroids around here, we want to process all these because we're going to need as many asteroids as we can get, because we need to make those cores to go to different locations and to create our factories there. Now, I don't know if we can take one factory and connect it to the other if the cores happen to be close by or not, but be interesting to find out.
I am detecting increased Rupture activity.
Oh no.
Yourselves for a wave.
No, I'm a long ways away. Why? Why'd you do this to me? Oh, am I gonna make it? Run. Usually has a countdown or something. Whew. Made it. Oh, there it is. I thought there was a countdown. All right. Well, at least it would give me enough time if I was really out there, really far away.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Wow. That is amazing.
Extreme temperature detected.
Hey, Chris, I heard you've got 3 doctorates.
It's true.
What for?
What for what?
What do you need 3 scientific titles for? Wouldn't you have rather focused on your work?
I see you're not familiar with the world of academia. Doctorates open many doors. They increase the probability my publications will get quoted, and I have access to a broader spectrum of theoretical knowledge. Plus, I did them all at once.
I prefer practice over theory.
And that's why you ended up as someone who does the dirty work.
I'll remind you that you're also here on this planet doing the same thing as me.
But with a completely different mentality.
All the green grass and everything is gone. Ooh, that door looks hot. We can decrease the temperature on the door. Go. Ooh, look at that. Everything's all nice and red out here. Smoking. I do not want to touch those stairs right now. But slowly, everything should come back to working order here, and then we'll be back in the green, and things will be working again. But I think this is where we're going to end it for today. Appreciate you guys coming along and joining me. We'll do more on the next episode. I hope you have a wonderful day. As you can see, I am having a great day as ash is falling from the sky. I will see you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.